Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel, I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on our $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is the journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. We do take into account losses, and it's not 201 consecutive trades. For further information with regards to how to join us in the journey and also in-depth information with regard to strategy, details are in the description below. In the previous video, we did an important update on ticker symbol MMTLP, the special preference share for the qualifying dividend for previous holders of Torchlight Energy, and we looked at risk versus reward and also some important information with regard to whether or not you are guaranteed to receive the special dividend by holding or by buying MMTLP. So please refer back to the previous video for important updates there. In today's video, we're going to be doing another update on ticker symbol MMTLP and also more of a stock analysis and important update for ticker symbol MULN. So stay tuned for that shortly. With regard to ticker symbol MMTLP, the important thing to be aware of is there is a 25% chance of news on Monday with regard to the special dividend, or possibly we may get the investor presentation as promised by George, and there's a 50% chance we may get information by Tuesday. So we must, according to the promise given by George, get information by Thursday. Thursday is the 31st. April the 1st is going to be the second quarter 2022. April 1st is also April Fool's Day, so I'm hoping we're not made fools of, and I'm also hoping that we do get information, we do get news as promised before Friday, hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday. With regard to the special dividend and ticker symbol MMTLP, I have some breaking news here which was released just a couple of days ago from Western Energy News, and this is with regard to the Permian Basin, and this is poised to become a key global oil center. So one of the key reasons why it may become a key oil globally key oil center is, first of all, it has huge untapped reserves. So we're looking at well in excess of 3.3 billion barrels of oil potentially in assets held by previous company Torchlight Energy Resources. If these are sold or valued with regard to the price of a barrel of oil, then we're looking at a very significant dividend. But obviously we need the management and the organization, including George, to do the best, make the best decisions in the interest of the shareholders to do that. We also have existing infrastructure there, and we have a low break-even cost. And as well as that, the other thing that I think is important, in addition to what's been stated in this news article, is the war in Ukraine. So the war in Ukraine is going to put more pressure on energy, more pressure on demand for oil. There are supply concerns not only in Europe but worldwide. So this is certainly positive news with regard to the special dividend if the company can get increased valuation or increased return on the special dividend. So again, as stated just shortly, we're looking at 25% chance of news Monday, 50% chance of news by Tuesday. Now I'd like to look at ticker symbol MULN, also known as Mullen Automotive. This is a stock that has been previously featured on the channel, so please refer back to previous video for initial DD on the stock. This is a stock that we have also been sharing for a while in the Discord exclusively with the Discord members. On the screen here you'll see that this was a stock that was initially called out on the 13th of March in the weekly watch list, and also prior to that in our discussions with regard to EV stocks. And you can see at the bottom here, this was identified as a potential squeeze stock and also identified as a top 10 long-term penny stock to hold in terms of the future. And from that date of 13th of March, a huge amount of profits were made. So let's now again look at this stock. There was a pullback last week, and we're now going to look at potential developments and another chance of a potential squeeze in this stock. For anybody who's not aware of the company, so on the screen here from the website, we can see in terms of the car buying experience, Mullen Lounge Point is not your typical 40,000 square foot dealership located on an expressway. It's actually an auto dealer right now. So this is good news. They have retail locations in the US, You can go in, sit in the lounges, experience much more than your automotive retail experience. They have a fresh approach, they have zero sales pressure, so this is very good. They offer a premium vehicle experience, fuel and fare counter. They have literature available as well, unique classes and music events, so certainly looks like they're taking a positive start for people who are looking for buying this vehicle. I'd like to quickly share with you a timeline from the company website, and this goes back to the year 2014. In July there was an acquisition of Coda Automotive, and the important date here for our stock here, in August 2014 there was also an acquisition of Mullen Motor Car. So September 2014 Mullen Technologies Incorporated was founded. So let's go on to present period. From November 2021 onwards, we're looking at partnership with Nextech Batteries. That was in March 2021. They announced a purchase announcement of AMEC in Tunica. Also March 2021, August 2021, they had the Mullen Class EV cargo van that was announced. November 2021, successful completion of a merger with Net Element. Mullen, November 2021, the more recent one in terms of the timeline, Mullen 5 will debut at the LA Auto Show. So there are also additional developments which we're also going to look at shortly. I'd like to now share with you an announcement from the NASDAQ website, and this announcement is with regard to Mullen earnings, and we have a provisional date here for earnings of March 30th 2022. So again, that's imminent in this upcoming week. From the report of forecast from Zacks Investment Research, we're looking at potential positive news from the earnings. In the previous quarter, we looked at negative earnings per share of 6 cents, and we're looking at expected earnings per share this time potentially at 13 cents. So if we get positive news in the earnings, I do expect a significant run up in the share price. Let's now have a look at the short interest data from Finterest in terms of the latest information on the screen here. What I can share with you in terms of the short squeeze score, we have a short squeeze score of 97.88, and again that is quite significantly high, and it's also rated as number 7 of 5,596 stocks. So we also have a new gamma squeeze score, so this is more interesting because this is, the website is sharing a gamma squeeze score of 99.55. So that is again exceptionally high, and this time we're looking at number 2 out of 431 nominated stocks. Let's now have a look at the short interest. So in terms of the short interest, we're looking at, if we look at the date here, 18th of March, there was a short interest of 42.6, and right now again the short interest is not available. But in terms of the short interest percentage, this has gone up from the 23rd of March at 5%, and right now it's gone up 5 times, more than 5 times, at approximately 25.35%. So again, very significant there. And finally, I'm going to share with you the short borrow fees on the screen here. We can see there is a trend on the right hand side. Looking at the latest information, the trend is up. The short borrow fees are increasing. So they started off 14th of March at around about 10%. And then 18th of March gone up to 13%, and the latest available data that we have, 24th of March, is just in excess of 20%. So again, quite a gradual and significant increase in the short borrow fees. I'd like to now share with you 2 news articles. First one is on the company website, and the headline here, just recently released, is leading publication WCCF Tech as pointing to Mullen Automotive continuing to receive strong interest from a growing and devoted group of Mullen 5 enthusiasts. So this is positive. This is also a positive suggestion in terms of a potential buyout in the future. We'll have to wait and see, but certainly lots of interest in the company. And the second article I'd like to share with you again on the screen here is from March 24th. And this was posted in Newswire, and the headline here is that Mullen and Nextech are to partner on a lithium sulfur battery tech. So this again is good news. But what's interesting here in the second article, second paragraph, further down, which I think is very bullish, and that is Mullen is planning to produce more than 100,000 vehicles over the next 5 years using Nextech Li S pouch format batteries. And Nextech are basically saying the battery materials are fully recyclable, sustainable, readily available, and most importantly, inexpensive. Let's now have a tweet that's just been released by the company. So this was an hour ago, and the company have said here that the Mullen 5 EV SUV crossover was designed using California themes as an inspiration. So we have an image here of one of their luxury cars. Again, it certainly looks exceptional. The interior is very, very attractive, and very, very positive and strong image here with regard to the vehicle that they're sharing. I'm also going to be sharing with you on the screen a copy of the Mullen Motor Company YouTube page. So they don't have many subscribers at the moment, and the company is right now trading as a penny stock. But again, in terms of future potential, there is still huge upside potential in this stock. So go ahead to this YouTube video here on the screen, which is titled Mullen 5 at LA Auto Show, running a car Mullen 5 driving into the show. So you'll get a chance to have a look at this car and also see some of the positive features about it. And final thing I'd like to share with you with regard to some potential bullish information in terms of the company, and this is from a LinkedIn page of William Cork. William Cork is the Chief Economic Development Officer at Mississippi Development Authority, but what he's done is he's visited the production line at Mullen Automotive, and what we can see here is that he did get a glimpse of a new line of cargo vehicles as well as the EV cars. So that's positive news. So the company are working on cargo vehicles, so that is something that is going to have a huge long-term commercial importance for the company, with a potential increase in revenue as well. Finally, if anybody would like to get advanced notification of stocks such as ticker symbol MULN and another stock that we shared earlier in the Discord, ticker symbol INDO, huge profits were also made in that. You can join our Discord for as little as $9 a month. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.